All right, we're back. Shit got out of hand in the last episode, and well, the last night, I guess, and we're back. It's the start of the next day. We didn't get a chance to go back to our room because shit hit the fan, unfortunately, but that's okay. We got to sleep with Dana, our boss. Rise and shine. Morning. It's 11 a.m. though. That's morning for me on the weekends and any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Saibotsu Corp's president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. You make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knights they spot. So not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are on edge too. I wonder if Sei is okay. Should we be worried about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that whatever it is he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say even safer wherever he is than here. I hope so. Are we gonna work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off. Oh, alright. Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay then. Let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. Oh my goodness, are we going on a date? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is new. And here we are. Home sweet home. Thanks a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit. Mostly to thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh, yeah, you did. What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else. To more beer? I was gonna say to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table. But I think we're safe here. Come on in then. I thought she meant, you know. Excuse me. Want one? Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me though, smoke if you wanna. Thanks. Say, how is this chilly weather treating you? It gets cold from time to time, but nothing to Kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Oh, right, boss. You're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either? Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist. I have this hoodie from some time ago and it was too big for me. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap? Right. Wait, where did you get this one? Don't know. Some flea market ages ago. Why? Nothing. It's just like one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use? It just ripped? I see. You can keep it if you want. I never use it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Fair enough. 17 plus how much? 17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue off if you knew. Alright. Let me go change to something more comfortable. Take your time. Hi, 4. Say, Jill? There's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction. Oh, that's just 4. He's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will always be cats, I guess. Cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly, though. Just give him time. He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat? They usually have green. Yeah, weird, huh? First, I thought they were like that because he was small, but it never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? Back at home, we had a bear. I see. What? Good old Bosco. Kept intruders away better than any dog. Right. This picture here isn't something you see every day. What? Me taking such a sappy pic? No, a framed picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these? That's, the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister. Huh. Is this pic recent, or... Actually, that one's from 3 or 4 years ago. You look exactly the same. I'm only 27, what did you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. I thought it was recent because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly, let alone a printed and framed one. Did you two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex. Let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple of things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away. I haven't said a word since. Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing, and you look so happy in the pic. Why have her pic out like this then? I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me about missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side, using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head on their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head, dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know, I felt nostalgic, then miserable. I'll just put this away. I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. I'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Jill. Maybe. What's that on the table? Looks like an envelope. It's nothing. Now, please give that to me. Alright. I saw nothing. Don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Was that my porn subscription? That had to have been my porn subscription, huh? Guide me. Oh, this is cute. I like this. Let's, stay hydrated. Kiramiku, Shine Spark out, 1511. Damn, you have a lot of beer. Well, the BTC gives me discounts and a point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in stores. And besides, the one in the bar is more of a double IPA. This one's more of a Pilsner. In English, please. This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. Dunno, doesn't taste lighter to me. Is this one made with that, what's the name of the base liquid you use at the bar again? Can I drink? Oh, I can. Nice. Neutrogenic. Fucking what? I'm just gonna say NDL. It was a supplement or something, right? It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the maiden kiss polluted water supplies. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the PTC still commissioned it for use in bars. And this one's made with it. Another drink. Let's see. Yep, here it is. Near the end, NDL and cornstarch. Cornstarch? It serves as a stabilizer. If I remember correctly, they need it for packaged drinks. I see. And I just realized something. What? You're a nerd, Jill. Guilty as charged. I still have that bottle of rum somewhere around. Do you want some of it? Will you have some too? Not really, no. Then leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone. That's not how drinking with friends works. Do you consider me a friend then, boss? Why wouldn't I? Dunno. With being my boss and all, I was never too sure. Well, in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends. I'll drink to that. Hold on. Hell yeah. The thing is, as she had said herself, she's not over her ex. So if you do have a thing for somebody else, I think it's important to find your closure and move on. You shouldn't start something with somebody else just cause, you know, you gotta close things out. It can be a bit difficult, but it's not impossible. I mean, I've gone through that, closing things out and whatnot, and excuse me. Well, it sucks. It's like, you learn from it, you grow, and you keep going. So, that's what Jill has to do. Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible that Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible that I'm boss in name only anyway. That's good to know. On a side note, it surprises me you kept that poster of me in the room, and even more that you hung it in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know? Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. Still wondering why you did it though. Aside from filling an empty spot in the wall, I don't really know. Thought it was funny too. Guess it's like if someone gave you, I don't know, a dildo-shaped trophy or something, and you had it there as a conversation starter. Although no one comes in here anyways, so it's kind of pointless. I actually do, I kind of want that, like a like dragon dildo, but I want it like on a plaque. Like, you know how like people do like the taxidermy like heads of like deer and bear and stuff that they killed. I kind of want like a plaque, and it'll just be like the dragon dildo coming out of it. It'll have like some funky name, and I just want to hang it up somewhere high and just be like, yeah, I slayed a dragon and chopped off its cock, and now I have it on display. I just think that'd be cool. I've always wanted to do that, but nondescript company that, you know, could maybe sponsor me if they so choose, so I might end up buying one of theirs. Wink wink nudge nudge, and use that. Though I need to find a good plaque for it. I guess I should get the dragon dildo first, just so that's not like too big of a plaque, you know? It has to like look right. Though I don't know where I would hang it. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'd be able to hang it like behind me in my studio, just cause, well, it'd show on stream, and I don't think I'm allowed to have that on stream. I could just put it in my bedroom. I think it'd be cool there. Plus, it's for me anyways. Like Jill said, nobody comes in. It's kind of, you know, not really necessarily it's a conversation starter, but even though nobody, I don't know, it's for myself. It would be for myself. Jill knows that that poster isn't for the conversation starter. It's for herself. She likes her boss. And you know what? I want to have something in my room that's like, yeah, I slayed a dragon and chopped off its dick, and now it's on display. Anyway, let's continue. What, no steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think? And I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain. No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess. A not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back though. That's what friends are for. Wait, you talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy? Guess we got a drink to that. You know what, let's take a double. Did you just call me dildo face? That's what friends are for. Hey boss, be honest with me here. About what? Who's Gil exactly? What do you mean? You know what I mean. Who the fuck is he? Oh, yeah, that. Well, I have a couple ideas. I know for certain that Gil was in the Hong Kong riots, and he took part of the anti-riot force before defecting. That should give me a clue as to who he is, but so far I've only found out about the one such defector, and he didn't leave Hong Kong for at least 4 years. I also know for certain that Gil was in England and France during that time frame. And it's always like that. When I think I have a clue on who he is, something else comes up that contradicts the evidence. That guy's troublesome. A bit, yeah. I wonder if Gil's alright. You worried about him? You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot. You can be hard to read. Well, open another one. And take a drink. I wouldn't worry about Gil so much though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell peppers. He does. I've seen him reject food that has been in contact with it. Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. How did you meet such a guy? He showed up in the door of the bar. He what? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. Right, levitation potion. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave the drinks for free. And after a couple, he broke down crying. I don't know what he did, but he was really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him if he could wash himself, I'd find him a job. And I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find out anything about him. So I decided to take him at face value. I judge him from what he did as an employee. And aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I returned the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally. What surprises me is that you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself and always kept an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. I see. Well, time to take another drink. If you're drinking at home, drinking along and decided to make this into a drinking game, we're 1 beer in already and 20% into the next one, so make that 40% into the next one. I'm unfortunately not drinking any alcohol right now, but I probably will after the recording. You made the bar more lively yourself, you know? How so? Well, with the regulars, you've earned of course. Like that blonde titty hacker. The blonde titty hacker. I can't remember her name. Alma? I was gonna say Armitage. She's a nice girl, you know? I don't think she's young enough to be called a girl, says the girl who's eternally 17. In any case, she's really lovely. When you hear her speak of her family, she speaks with such love. Her face just brightens up. Makes me kind of jealous that she has such a close relationship with them, to be honest. You have a bad relationship with your family? Drink to that. I'm just drinking water. But you know, immersion or whatever. Not bad, but I'm not exactly close to anyone aside from my mom, dad, and aunt. But back to Alma. I'm really hoping she finds a nice guy to settle with. I mean, she's so bent into finding one, I can't help but want her to succeed. Ah, I see. There's also that sex worker robot girl. Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me though. I've seen lots of sex workers over the years and she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes to it with such childish excitement. Ugh, I don't know if I like it being put that way. Kinda noticed that too, but then again, Lilim can be weird. You think? Lilim operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up into the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it, depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they are different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Lilim get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. The name Lilim is a bit weird though. It is? You'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilim doesn't convey the image of automatons. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them retarded, and doll is like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilim? As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. Oh, Lilith, we're getting biblical here. Take a drink. And Lilim are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore? Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See? Like that. It's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne? Not all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything, from the dolls to the costumes to the lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere. Saw a couple of episodes once, they were really nice. It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies, and yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult that became younger when transformed. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kids show, even by today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image, challenging as fuck. Whoa, you got excited there. And that is the problem. Back then, I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs, dressed like her, could even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. Drink to that. 2 beers down. We're drinking pretty quick. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school. And what a surprise, tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules, I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worried about jerk asses singing the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet, it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it though. It's actually kind of reasonable. I sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened, and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went on to become who I am today. And the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Fair enough. So Jill, what kind of guy was your grandpa? He was rough around the edges, the kind of guy that means well even if he says otherwise. He seemed to have a soft spot for me though. One moment, he was congratulating my dad by berating him a little, and the next, he was playing with me. My dad worked a lot, and my mom was always traveling, so I spent most of my childhood with him. Can I ask how he died? Out of old age. My dad says his last words were something like, "Fucking scientist. Created talking mannequins, but they still can't let you upload your brain." Why the question? I'm curious about you, really curious. Girl, not you being really curious about Jill. Hold on now. What sort of flirtate? Hold on, we gotta open a new one for that. Hold on, take a drink. Settle the nerves. I just realized that even though we see each other almost every day, I know very little about you. Oh. From what you tell me though, seems your grandpa's personality rubbed off on you a bit. I've heard that one since I was a kid, actually. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep in mind, you're included in this circle too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back to you. Anyways, I have this friend I've known for a long time. A red-headed glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris. The one you called for the helmet thing. That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar too? I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called N1RV Anna A. And if you thought this city was dangerous, you should see the people she has to deal with there. Wait, Nirvana, wasn't that supposed to be... Because I know that there was a sequel, or quote-unquote sequel, announced to this game, but it's been unfortunately just kind of on hold indefinitely due to, actually I don't know why, probably just life stuff, you know? But yeah, Nirvana was put on hold, but if it ever does release, I'll gladly go through that game as well. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. And means to annex to another business. What else does she do there? I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere and opened N1RV and B in the hotel instead. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her own woman cave. Woman cave. Sounds like vagina. That aside, let's see. Friends. Guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco Police Force. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. Neo San Francisco Police Force. Good old Lexi. Should give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in what? I've done lots of things, Jill. Spent a short time collaborating with the police force. Been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate what? I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyway, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Irina, and Lexi, guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. Wait, what about you? Take a drink. I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home in college, I went out a lot, but it felt more like going out was the pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4, but that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. And you know, he's a cat. Hey, cat's fine too, you know? Hey boss, what will you do when the bar closes? I don't know. Maybe I'll take a friend's offer of working with her. I was also thinking about going back home and helping with things there. Or maybe going traveling for a while. I see. Oh, but don't worry, bureaucracy's slow as fuck, so they won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy being there while you can. Yeah, maybe. Will you be visiting me in whatever bar I end up working in? I have a bone to pick with the guy that supervises the bar I'm planning to get you transferred to. I go there even though I have virtually no reason to. With you there, I'd have something pleasant to look forward to. You're sending me to someone you have problems with? If I have to trust another bar owner, it's certainly him. He's actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. The fact that he and I have a tendency to go at each other's throats is an unrelated matter. I'll trust you on that one then. Don't worry. Maybe I can get you a bracelet made of wood pieces from the bar's counter or something. Jesus. We'll see. I don't know if she means from our bar currently or from that bar because they've done damage to it or something. I don't know. Whatever. Hey, I'll tell you what. When the bar closes, let's both take a vacation, go on a trip. That'll clear your mind a bit. Yeah, maybe. Nice. Shall we just sit here and enjoy? Oh. Chapter 2, Amarga. That means, bitter. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the 8,000. Ugh. Jill is curious about a drama she saw. Getting one will prevent her from becoming too distracted. Well, I think I'm gonna end this episode here. This episode's a little short, but it was sweet. I liked it a lot. And we'll continue with Monday in the next one. Alrighty, see you guys in the next one. Okay, I love you, bye-bye. Hey, it's your boy, Grey Crow. And we're back with some Valhalla, cyberpunk bartender action. Last time, shit hit the fan and we had to stay the night at the bar. And we finally made it home. Had a pleasant little evening with our boss. And yeah, we're back. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the 8,000 needed. Jill is curious about a Daruma she saw. Getting a woman will prevent her from becoming too distracted. Have a nice day. Daruma. Let's take a look. Oh, there's that sharp thing again. Cute clay house. Oh, a cracked Daruma. Japanese souvenir that has seen better days, so has a vintage charm to it. Sure. Cool. Jill bought the thing that she wanted. Oh, is that it right there? Bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. Have a nice day. Oh, boss left the hoodie. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, now let's go to work. Monday, December 19th. Gil? Oh, hey guys. How the hell did you get in? I have a copy of the key, remember? Wait, that's how you keep me after so many days? I never doubted you'd be fine. If anything, I'd have to cut your paycheck for leaving for so many days without notice. See, Jill? He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. Wait, why does he have a copy of the key and I don't? The need for you having a key never arose. True. Anyway, glad you're fine, Gil. Thanks, I guess. What, you're gonna make me wash the bathrooms again? Not today. Listen, I don't know who the hell you really are or what's trying to come back to bite you in the ass, but remember, there are people that actually care about you. Don't just leave like you did. Especially after all hell broke loose. At least give us a sign that you're still alive. So you were worried. Isn't that normal? When it comes to you, I don't know. Shut up. She's right though. You shouldn't make ladies worry so much. Check if the cats didn't move the internet antenna, would you? Fine, fine. Hey boss, Why did you leave the hoodie at my place? Because it's yours? But I told you you could keep it. Sorry, I couldn't find it in myself to take it. Why? Partly because I didn't feel right taking it, but mostly because I thought you'd totally look cute with it. I see. Don't think I'm rejecting a gift of yours, it's just... preserving cuteness is one of my principles. Right. Is that a rabbit on screen? A news with like a oh, Alice Rabbit, duh. Are you still worried about the whole bar closure thing? Of course I am. Not like I can't work because of it, but you know. All we can do is enjoy whatever time we have left here as best we can. Yeah. So, cheer up. Clients smell sadness and fear. We don't want that. I'll go to my office. Okay. Antenna's fine. Did I miss anything? Not really, no. Anyway, let's start the day. We're good. Alright, let's get it girly poppin'. Oh, yeah, Gil? Glad to see you're fine. I mean it. Thanks. Excuse me. I'm looking for Dana Zane. You're wearing BTC. I fucking hate it. I think we hate you. I'm pretty sure we hate you because you're trying to close this down or something. May I have your name? Tell her it's Brian. Just a sec. Boss, some Brian guy's looking for you. Tell him I'll be there in a bit. She'll, you heard her. That's right, I'll wait. It's weird for someone to come asking for her though. It's not so weird when you're BTC's regional manager in these parts. Yeah, I guess that's... guess I didn't give you the best first impression. Don't worry, I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not a fan of people treating me too nicely because of my position anyways. Handle me like I'm just another client. Alright, I can do that. What can I get you, Mr. Brian? Let's go with the basics. A sugar rush, please. Coming right up. He wants a sugar rush. Alright. We can add a little bit of alcohol in there too. Let's do two. Lightly alcoholic. Here you go. Yeah, this one's nice. Back in training, they made a big deal out of sugar rushes. Why? They're like the fried eggs of mixing drinks. They're the most basic thing, but people can still mess them up. Sugar rushes are simple enough that you only need to follow instructions. If you can't even do that, your future as a bartender is not bright. Huh. I never told me that. You're Jill, right? Yep, that's me. Dana has talked quite a bit about you. Really? And I guess you must have a few questions for me, am I right? Mostly concerning the closure warning Valhalla got. Can you disclose any information? I shouldn't, but you have the right to know. Thanks. Don't mention it. Now, where to start? You saw the news on the information leak during the Apollo Trust Bank incident, right? About the White Knights having lots of members from criminal organizations in their ranks? Turns out, the White Knights weren't the only ones with shady people. Some of those same folk have been trying to elude legal problems using BTC certified bars. The BTC bars have their own protocols, meaning the White Knights can't dig too deeply. At least not without going through a ton of paperwork first, giving the criminals time to cover their tracks. Although it takes a bit of time to set up, it has apparently proven an effective method for money laundering. Where does Valhalla come in? Young bars are the ones under the radar right now, and the modest to the low income ones are the primary suspects. It's not just Valhalla. Any small bar with a small income is being investigated heavily right now. So the closure notice is due to low sales? Among the reasons a bar can get axed, low sales is the rarest one. If low sales were a problem, lots of bars would have closed every year. You'll find out soon enough, huh? Sorry? Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Seems your guess was spot on, Gil. If it helps, I'm doing my best to appeal in your place. Really? Why? Most of Glitch City's bars are a pain in the ass. They constantly give reports of chemical damage or shady drinks. This was one of the few places from which I almost never received complaints. The closest thing to a recent complaint was the whole Farmer Fabrics affair from a little while ago. So much saliva. I wouldn't get my hopes up though, especially since the BTC will try to save face by axing as many suspects as possible. knowing you're making an effort is enough. Thanks. Can I get you anything else? Now that I remember, the recipe book has a drink created here, right? Oh, yeah, the suplex. Give me one of those, please. Sure. The suplex, which is a... yeah, it's a small twist on the power driver. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. And boop, boop, boop. On the rocks. And mixed. Suplex. Here you go. The registry form said this is an accident while making... this was an accident while making a pile driver. You can ask the creator of the drink, just over there. Ah, so you're Robert. Yeah, that's my name. I'm Robert, the one and only. Jill called you Gil, though. It's Argentinian slang. Robert here is from Argentina, so we call him Gil. Huh. I see. Sorry, Brian. I was sorting some stuff at the office. Please, come in. I'll be right there. Any other questions, Jill? Not really, no. Although... yeah? If you were to evaluate my performance right now, how would you rate me? Clean and timely delivery of the correct orders. Top-notch bartender. Thanks. No, if you'll excuse me. Surprised you haven't met him before. I received my training in another city. The regional supervisor there was some girl with a red mohawk. Ah, I see. I wonder what boss will talk to Brian about. Jill, was it? Ah, Miss Stella. What a pleasure. Are you okay? Yeah, just call me Stella and get me a big beer, please. Huh? Sure. On it. Stella asked for a beer, not just any beer. She asked for a big beer. So, double up on everything. 2 of these, 2 of these, and 8. Wait, that's 7. Mix. What? Okay, what did I do? A beer is boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, I missed some of the green bullshit. There we go. Are you sure you're fine? You know Say, right? Of course, what's up with her? She was at the Apollo Trust Bank during the whole affair and... oh, right, that. So she didn't show up on the list of the massive body count in the aftermath, so I was hoping that maybe you've seen her. As much as I'd love to say that I had, yeah, I figured as much. Man, the air is suddenly a lot heavier. I mean, I could tell her everything will be alright, but that sounded a bit condescending. What does one do with this kind of situation? Maybe a joke? Nah, that'd be tasteless. Okay, just try to say anything. At the very least, you'll break the tension. Maybe distracting her will be enough? I don't think clearly under this kind of pressure, do I? There was a private eye here the other day. Eye? Sorry, I'm a bit on edge. A private detective, I take it. Yeah. Maybe you'll want his services? What's his name? I believe it was Von Delay? Oh, that art guy? Yeah, I actually hired him yesterday to look for Psy. So, you still have hope? I'm somewhere in between bargaining and oppression right now, and I'm afraid to let go of bargaining. I see. Is he any good? He doesn't look like it, but he's quite skilled at gathering intel. I believe he'll give me answers about Say, whatever they might be. I forget her name is like Say. Sometimes I wish I had a magic wand so I could solve all my problems with the swing, you know? Sorry if I'm making you uncomfortable. Oh, sorry. No, it's not about feeling uncomfortable. It's just weird. I usually try to say something to my clients when I see them down. And right now, I can't find any words that don't sound hypocritical, useless, or tasteless. I'm glad to know you have that much common sense, at least. All I can do is get you drinks. Can I get you anything else? Something sweet. That'll help calm me down a bit. Gladly. Something sweet. Let's see. What do we have here? I think Say liked brantinis. I think she ordered one last time, no? Because she was the one that confused the... Well, didn't confuse it with the martini, but mentioned martinis, so... this is something she would like. H, mix. There we go. Here. Thanks. Seems you really like Say. I don't have brothers or sisters, and my social interactions are usually strictly business. So Say is more than a friend to me. She's... Sorry I brought up the topic at a bad time. Don't worry about it. As I was saying, she's more than a friend. She's my emotional support. She's someone I can trust wholeheartedly. I say she's like my sister, but siblings usually lack that level of trust. I have to deal with high-class pricks of every race and upbringing on a daily basis. They use a business mask to hide anything they don't want others to know, and I do the same. But with Say, I can be myself. I can do whatever I want and vent all my frustrations. She's always been there for me, and now she might need me. But here I am, sitting in a bar, making other people do that job because I'm a useless pile of flesh. Sorry about the outburst. I'm actually kind of jealous of the level of self-control you're using here. I mean, I'd be a mess in that situation. Still, would you like some fresh air? I'm gonna take my break and you could use some. Well, for a given value of fresh, I'm fine, thanks. Okay then. Gil, please service Miss Stella while I take my break. Sure, leave it to me. Yeah, I forgot about Say. Hope she's okay. I'm sure she's fine. Let's save. And continue on with the day. Or night, rather. God damn, it's chilly outside. Keep the same music. Huh? What would a kid like you know about that, huh? I'm just giving you the facts as they are. What happened while I was gone? Let's see, detective guy comes in, cat boomer girl greets him, they start talking. Everything was okay until the girl mentions Zaibatsu Corp offhand. After that, the guy riled up and started bad-mouthing it. Oddly enough, he was the only one. She just carried on like it was a normal conversation. I see. While I won't deny Zaibatsu Corp is anything but innocent, when you get down to it, it has enhanced the quality of life here. Yeah, if by enhanced you mean getting yanked around by a shiny new chain around your neck. Can't you see those big companies don't care about us? Why do you think Glitch City is mockingly called the guinea pig of the world? We're just one big test group for them to use however they want. But then again, I don't expect a kid to understand how hard it was, let alone a rich kid. True, I don't know, and true, I have a privilege that clouds my judgment. But can you deny that the meddling of Zaibatsu Corp has brought quite a few benefits? Like what? The AI integration program they started is making huge advances in the AI department. Every day, more and more countries are seeing the benefits of recognizing AIs as citizens. Yes, but we also hold the AI Reformation program, meaning that we're also the world's Lilim prison. AI went rogue, transfer it to the delivery drone or transfer it to a delivery drone or ship it to Glitch City. That murderer is now delivering your pizza. Fair point. Although that program has proven to have reformed many AIs, they don't brag about their 88% success rate for nothing. The city also has a stronger economy. Zaibatsu Corp's success has made more and more companies bring their products here, and the gap between classes continues to grow. More companies just mean more people who will plant their feet in your face. But it also means more products are being brought to the lower classes. Stores have 20% more brand variety compared to last year. Zaibatsu Corp's main medical research brands also main. Jeez, I am struggling right now. I think that's like the third stutter. I apologize. Zaibatsu's Corp main medical research branch also has made lots of discoveries. More and more illnesses previously thought incurable are being addressed every day. It's amazing for those who can afford them. Meanwhile, down here, we're experiencing medicine shortages almost every month. You have a point there. Oh, but there are also more jobs. All of the companies coming down there. Oh my gosh, I am struggling. Oh, but there are also more jobs. All of the companies coming down here need personnel. So the unemployment rate has gone down by almost 40% this year. More jobs? Shut up. Am I wrong? Well, that's... Hey, you. Don't just sit there. Give me a Zensar. Sure. Let's make a Zenstar for the sore baby. 4 of each ingredient. Okay. All on the rocks and mixed. There you go. God, this is awful. It's your order, though. I seriously hope you don't really believe everything you just said. Of course I do. Why else would I say it? You do bring up something I always fail to remember. All the benefits we've gained over time are limited to a few. I can talk about advances all I want, but in the end, they're still a luxury belonging only to a few. And even those that can be accessed by everyone are more like an improvement in a bigger picture. That doesn't take away the fact that there have been positive changes. Credit where credit's due, don't you think? That's a pretty mature answer. Discussions are a way for two parties to understand each other. The only people afraid of discussion are the ones whose points are too fragile to defend against someone. Yeah, mature. Whatever. I fucking hate you, dude. Whatever your name is. I'm gonna take my chance to ask... Oh gosh. I'm gonna take the chance to ask you about the job that I gave you yesterday. I haven't been able to find much, but I can at least tell you that she wasn't at the bank when it opened up. What does that mean? Either she left before the whole ordeal started, or she managed to escape at some point before the whole thing ended. All the corpses are accounted for. They only found one totally disfigured, but witnesses identified it. It wasn't your friend, that much is for sure. I see. Did you call him here? No, he just so happened to come here today. The weird part is that girl did enter the bank. It's like she vanished or something. I see. Thanks, keep it up. Your face brightened a bit. Hope is the last thing you lose, I guess. If he's telling the truth, Sei might have found a way out. She's a resourceful girl. She surely did something. I think I'll have another drink. Do you want anything? Me? Just get me whatever you order. 2 bad touches, please. On it. 2 bad touches. Better nag them before I laugh too hard. She really likes that name, Bad Touch, doesn't she? Alright. 2 of these. 2 of these. 2 of these. And 4 of these. On the rocks. Mixed. Next. Boop, 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 boop. And serve. I remember this one party I went to. The guy that came up with the name of this drink showed up. After people found that one out, they lined up to slap him for whatever reason. They didn't seem offended to me though. Imagine a guy shows up and tells you, I made a classy bad touch. Wouldn't you line up to slap him? Are you okay, Joe? Oh, she wants to laugh at that. A classy bad touch, eh? Now that I think about it, did you find that girl you were looking for a week ago, Mr. Vondelay? Turns out she was at the Apollo Trust Bank all the time. No wonder I couldn't get in touch with her. Girl? Someone paid me to look for Crimson Rose, and she happened to be at the, what? I'm trying to avoid mentioning that a dangerous assassin got stuck in the same bank as the girl you're looking for. Oh, don't worry. Besides, the last thing I'm worried about with Sei is people. Why is that? Her attitude is usually so laid back and gentle that she has no problem getting people on her side. And on the off chance that she has to defend herself, well, I once saw her take care of a warbot gone haywire by herself. She did need medical help afterwards, but she recovered in no time and managed to take care of the bot. Is she really that good? She's not only really physically fit, she's also really good with Krav Maga? And something wrong? No, nothing. I just realized I forgot all about that. Say's not invincible, but she knows how to take care of herself. And like I said, she's resourceful. She surely found a way out. I just hope she is well wherever the hell she is. She owes me an ice cream. You want another drink, Mr. Vondelay? It's on me. Are you sure? Yeah, order away. Okay then. I'll have a piano man. And you, Miss Stella? I'm fine. Get his order. One piano man. Alright. You probably won't like this one either, but sure. 5 powdered delta. 5 Flanagrid guide or whatever, and 3 of these. On the box, mixed. Piano man. Here you go. This is what drinking something classy without worrying about the price feels like. Alright, I should get going. My contacts will arrive at the rendezvous point soon. I'll let you know if I find anything else, Miss Hoshi. Please do. Right then. You've been generous today. You made my night with his discoveries on Say's situation. I'm not totally over it, but at least I got distracted for a bit. Well, that's it for me. Good night, Miss Hoshi. Thanks again. Please come again. Yeah, you don't mind if I stay a bit longer, right? Why would I? It's not like you're asleep. Thanks. This place is soothing. I'll just go sit over there near the arcades. Alright then, that'll be all, Dana. Quite a mess, the situation with, Robert. Brian, you have a meeting in an hour with MI6 Hall C. Right. Oh, if it isn't Miss Hoshi yourself. Ah, Brian, fancy meeting you here. Didn't expect to see you here of all places. Are you busy? Mind catching up for a bit? Sure, no problem. Jill, we'll be sitting over there. Let me know if you need anything. Will do. This holophone is an old model, so hanging up is a bit laggy. You can call me Cass, by the way. I'm Jill. Say, you guys have a lot of liberties to my boss. I mean, she gets away with too much stuff. She's not hurting anyone, and wouldn't you say it's more interesting that way? Finally hung up. It's been quite the day. At least the streets are calm today. I have arrived yet again at the... oh god, at the majestic Hall of Heroes. Calm until now. Oh, it's bitch. We meet again, bartender. What's up, dumbass? You look winded. Fuck ass. It's pronounced... I don't care. No, I'm pretty sure it's stupid. You said as much last time you came. Pronunciations are a silly thing society imposes on letters. They want to be free. They want to be pronounced however they want. Shh, I hate you. You look winded, dumbass. We are all little toys winded by the cruel hand of fate. Did he say I think he said winded. Just stumbling until it decides not to wind us anymore. And yet, you're the only one in the vicinity hyperventilating. That's I was jogging. Just like that? I can jog however I want. Yes, you can. What can I get you? Something fake. Of course. Fake? What the fuck is something fake? It's kind of unfair, mostly for the fans of the movie it was in. That sounds fake, right? Because it's not a real drink, it was just... Well, hold on. A bloom light? It's so unnecessarily brown. I'm gonna go with the Grizzly Temple just because it was in a movie and that's fake, I guess. Okay, let's see what happens, I guess. Here you go. Now, tell me, why is this fake? Because I didn't even try. Expectations of me giving a damn about the abstract order are fake. Bravo, brilliant. Say, dumbass, where do you work? I take the noble duties of curator at the Steampunk Museum? Really? What do you do? I study everything that comes. That Steampunk Museum is crazy. I study everything that comes and keep it clean for the people that visit the premises. But lately, my duties have been hindered by the museum's owner. Really? Yeah, he told me to stop touching the exhibits, you're gonna break them. The nerve of some people. Huh? He still fails to realize that I'm the curator there. Without me, all those machines would be rustier than they already are. Even the visitors get that I'm the one responsible for those. Why can't the owner realize that too? Yeah, I bet he treats you like a janitor or something like that. Exactly. Okay then, time for your next challenge, bartender. Challenge, he says. I want purity. I can't give him pure ingredients. Purity? What the fuck would be purity? I mean, it doesn't get more pure than a... You know what? What's it called? I think it's called like a... Yeah, fringe... No. No. A frothy water. Right? This is pure, quote unquote. Here you go. How is this pure? It's a drink. It's free from any human sin. It can do no harm consciously. Ah, yes. Beautiful. Whatever. Hmm? Hey you, the guy over there. Me? Yes, you. Have we met before? Can't remember. Maybe? Yeah, I think... No, we haven't met. Ever. At all. That's an interesting reaction. Ah, Jill. I'll be taking my leave now. Be careful out there. Thanks. Huh? Excuse me, have we met somewhere before? That face, that eye. What about my eye, bitch? We haven't ever met at all. Never, ever, ever, ever. Good talking to you, bartender. Did you just scare off a client? Apparently. Well, I'm off. Thanks for everything. Don't mention it. Are we done for the day? Yep, quite a few clients considering the whole situation. Oh shit. That bitch guy. So you two actually met before? Yeah, you could say that. What? What? Gil stuff, don't mind it. What were you talking about to Brian? Well, we were mostly catching up, to be honest. I hadn't seen him in a while. I offered him a drink when we met last week. I talked a bit about what to do after the bar closes. Oh, and I tried to explain the situation with Robert here. He agreed to help me out with that one when the time comes. Ah. Oh. I was also tuning up the details for the new employee. New employee? A part-timer. You'll meet him tomorrow. Oh. Him? So it's a guy? An adorable guy, if I do say so myself. We love adorable guys. I suddenly have deja vu. Are you alright, Jill? Yeah. Must be nothing. Hey. Oh, no mistakes this time. Cool. Total earnings? $27.50. Drinks total? 1,190. No mistakes, so I get a 30% cut. Today's payment is $357. Tips 1,150. Nice. Flawless service bonus 500. Brian told me to give you this. Oh, nice. Thanks, Brian. Today's total transfer, 2,507. Nice. We got paid. All right. Man, again, just kind of like the last episode. It's kind of a little short. You know what? I might combine these last two episodes. So Yeah, they're both like about half an hour long. I think that'd be good, combining this episode and the last one. So yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Anyways, this time, I will for real this time see you guys in the next one. Okay, I love you, bye-bye.